Ocarina of Time introduced many standout Zelda enemies. Wolfo, Three Dead, Skulltulas, etc. But one enemy stands out to me for a different reason. In the Spirit Temple only, you can find an enemy named Anubis. Now what is this reference to Egyptian mythology doing in Ocarina of Time? Does that have any potential lore implications? Well, hello, I'm Sam and I'm here to find out. Starting off, let's analyze the Anubis creature. It's a floating stone statue reminiscent of the flying pots at the Spirit Temple's entrance. According to Echoes of Wisdom, the ancient Gerudo created flying tiles to ward off intruders. So it's quite likely that the ancient Gerudo of Ocarina of Time used the same magic to create the flying pots and Anubis statues to guard the Spirit Temple. Looking further at the statue's appearance though, you can find a strange detail on the enemy's clothes. You can find Hylian text written on it. This text sadly doesn't translate into anything except gibberish. But its presence at all is odd given that the Gerudo have their own language separate from Hylian. Perhaps the Gerudo had help from another culture in making these Anubis statues. I mean, if we're to believe the Gerudo worship this sand goddess found in the Spirit Temple, a reference to an Egyptian god makes even less sense. Looking across the Zelda series, we can find two other references to Anubis, both of which are from the drablands of Triforce Heroes. In the Drabland Dunes, you'll find these one-eyed Anubis statues, and on the map you'll see a pyramid with Anubis above the entrance. And what do you know, these drablands happen to use an iteration of Hylian. Whether it be forced help or some form of trade, it seems the Drablandians had a hand in making these statues. But that still doesn't answer why Anubis is in the Zelda series at all, when we know this world has its own religion with Hylia and the three golden goddesses. The most likely, and quite frankly lamest answer, is that Anubis is simply a made-up deity in the Zelda world. The real world has multiple contradicting mythologies and religions, so it's not too far-fetched to say that the Zelda world has multiple, even if there is an objectively right answer in that universe. A more interesting answer, though, is that this is a depiction of a Zonai. Comparing the Zonai to jackals, the two don't look too dissimilar. Perhaps the Drablandians based their mythology on the legends of the Zonai. Alternatively, it's possible Anubis in this world is a depiction of a demon. The Drablands are a place filled to the brim with monsters after all. Perhaps a real demon similar to Anubis existed early in the land's history who was then worshipped by the locals out of fear. It's also possible that Anubis is just a real god in the Zelda universe, but if that was the case then you'd expect to see it more than like twice. But what do you guys think? Like the video if you enjoyed it, and as always, stay hydrated. Bye!